Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP. Today I'm going to show you how I make my potato, leek and ham soup. Alright, let's get on with it. Quite an easy recipe, this one. 2 medium-sized leeks, we're going to cut those roots off. We do not want those at all. And I'm going to cut the green part off the leek as well. If you look inside there, there's lots of grit. We want to get rid of that. I'm going to show you how to do that in a nice, easy fashion. Simply cut them lengthways, just like I've done there. Very simple, one swift movement. And all I'm going to do is stand those in water, green side down, for around about half an hour, and all of that silt will come out. We're just going to slice these up into fairly fine slices and set those aside. I'm cutting these one at a time at the moment, but there's another fashion that you can do. You put 3 together or 4 together. If you've got a large enough knife, you can slice these up very, very quickly. Don't forget, cut those at around about the 8 to 10 millimeter wide strips and put those into the bowl, just like I'm doing there. Alright, the next thing we want is around about 7 potatoes, maybe 8 potatoes of a medium size. I would say around about 600 to 700 grams worth is all you're going to need for this. You could even go a little bit more for a larger size pot. We're going to cut these potatoes up just into rough chunks. Don't take any care, just make them nice and smaller so they cook a bit quicker. Bit of butter into our pot and nice high heat, and we're going to add our leeks in. I'm going to fry these off just like I'm doing there. So we're going to cook those off for about 8 to 10 minutes, and that butter will melt and also be absorbed into our leek. We're going to add our potato chunks straight in, no particular order at all, and we're also going to add around about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. I'll leave the amount of garlic up to you. If you like things with more garlic, by all means put more garlic in. Give it a quick stir through like that and get the potatoes starting to cook down. And in goes our ham hock. Our ham hock was around about 750 grams. We're adding in 1 litre of vegetable stock. You can actually get vegetable stock. I actually use a powdered version. Believe me, it works. I'm just going to set that on a very low temperature with the lid on. I'm going to come back in around about an hour and a half and add another 750 ml of vegetable stock, just like I'm doing there. Give it another quick little bit of a stir, and in total this is going to take you a good 2 to 3 hours. Come back every now and then, make sure everything is going according to plan. So we're at about the 2.5 hour mark. We're having a look. It's just bubbling away nicely like that. Doesn't that look good? Smell that ham hock as it's starting to cook down. In the meantime, I'm going to make up my croutons. Just grab yourself some slices of bread. It doesn't matter what bread you use. You can use fresh, you can use stale, you can use something in between. You could use a sourdough. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to cut these up into nice little chunks. I've got my deep fryer sitting at 190 degrees Celsius. That's right, flat out. And all we're going to do is dunk those into our deep fryer until they float, and they'll be done. We're around about the 2.5 hour mark. We're going to remove our ham hock, and we've turned the heat off on our soup, and there's 2 reasons for this. First of all, we need to strip all that meat off the ham hock, and second of all, we need to get that soup blitzed. So we let that ham hock cool a little bit. We're going to remove the skin, and we're also going to remove all of that meat. If you need to get your fingers in there like I've done, do so. Get as much meat off that bone as you possibly can. It's flavour. It's the best thing you're ever going to eat. Any of those larger pieces, just cut those up with a fork and a knife if need be. We're going to blitz our soup up with our stick blender. Alternatively, you could put that in a normal blender and blitz it up if you don't have a stick blender. But we need to make sure this soup is really nice and fine. Okay, we've done all our blitzing. We're adding in around about a teaspoon of parsley paste. You could use fresh parsley if you wish. We're going to return all of our meat back into our soup, just like I'm doing there. Very basic sort of thing. And our soup is almost ready. We've got one secret ingredient, and that is 300ml or half a pint of just basic everyday cream. We're going to mix that through. It's going to give that soup a beautiful, velvety, soft flavour and touch on the tongue. This is restaurant quality, kids. You're going to love this. Simply divide that into the bowls. We're using 2 large bowls. This will also do 6 smaller ones if you want, as a nice appetizer. But for a nice hearty winter meal, this is the way to go. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of dried chive over the top. You can use fresh if you wish. We're going to make this one look really pretty today, folks. And we're going to add in our croutons that we have cooked in our deep fryer. Don't forget, after you've cooked those croutons, put them on some paper towel, get rid of that fat and that grease. But there you go, KP's potato, leek and ham soup. I want to see you try and make this one at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. It should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Hit that notifications bell, and if YouTube feels like it, you'll be notified every time a new video goes up. But more importantly, I want you to come and join the family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I will catch you next time. Bye!